Hello, my friends, and welcome to KNN, the Kaboom News Network. We have some exciting and very depressing news for you today, my friends. Very explosive news, quite literally. Zohran Mamdani is now the mayor of New York City. Who would have thought that a communist would take over the city? You know, my friends, I fled where I came from. I fled my home country to get away from this bullshit. And what kind of good Muslim wants women, whores, walking the streets of New York City? He wants to legalize prostitution and have whores just walking Times Square. I mean, what kind of Muslim is this man?
Do you support decriminalizing prostitution?
Yes.
It does not make any sense, my friends. No sense at all. And white liberal women are to blame for this. White liberal women, probably the most retarded women in the entire world. White liberal women. They listen to a brown man saying he's going to get you everything for free. My friend, the only way a brown man will get you things for free is if he steals it. And that is what he plans on doing. He plans on stealing all of the shit for free and saying, here you go, liberal white women. Thank you for your vote. You stupid, stupid bitch. And I mean, you know, these women are just insane. This man wants to abolish prisons. He wants criminals out on the street. In domestic violence disputes, he wants to send a social worker. He doesn't even want the police. So next time, white liberal woman, that you have a man beating you up and you get a knock on the door and it's just like the Pizza Hut guy. And hey, how can I help you? How can I end this domestic violence? And then he gets shot in the face and then you get shot in the face. There is no helping you, my friends. There is none. The white women have voted for this. And the immigrants, the brown people. The brown people that come here and say, you know what? I did not like my country, but I also don't like this country. So let's completely change it, my friends. Let's change it to what I fled from. Zohran also said that his aunt wore a burqa, but she has not worn a burqa. I wear a burqa more than her. So it appeared that lying on the campaign trail with false, empty promises does not seem to sway an election anymore. And then you got in Virginia, the Attorney General, the man who is above all law. He is the highest law. And he said he wants to murder his opponent's family. He wants to murder people. And that man won? I mean, that's kind of insane to me, my friends. Kind of insane. Then we got over here in Virginia, we've got the AG race, the Attorney General, J. Jones, which has won. So now it is no longer a problem in an election. It will not sway the election if you talk about wanting to murder your opponents and his family. You could talk about the blood of his children and they will say, that is my candidate. I want him. You know, my friends, once all the rich people leave New York and there's no one to pay for all the free shit, they're going to build a wall around New York to keep you in. To keep you in and keep you paying for all the free bread and the free crack cocaine. Not good, my friends, not good. Well, my friends, that is really all there is to report on in this New York City race. All I know is New York can use a lot of press. Ashim hala shala hala. They are going to need it over the next few years. Unbelievable, my friends. Well, thank you for tuning in to KNN. And before I sign off, if you have seen any of my virgins, please call me at 1-800-KABOOM. Thank you for tuning in to KNN, my friends. This has been your host, Bali Habashim. Signing out.